We're back. Jeez, like, the game just absolutely had a huge poo there. But it doesn't matter. It seems like the boys over at Incentive Arise and everyone like that are absolutely frying as per usual. But as I said, kill feed all red and Spartan Org onto P2 they go. With not favorable spawns, as it seems like Incentive Arise are trying to get their way around the back end here. Lithium still with that sight on board, but it doesn't matter. The kill feed all red for a change as Shellbot and Frosty go back to back to clear out the point there, and onto the site they go. So they will be holding time for the time being, so this is very good. Guys, get the people in here. This is a series. We have a series on our hand as Frosty has got 5 in a row before getting cut down here. We might have somebody to give the boys over at Incentive Arise a run for their HP money, because for the first time in all of the Ultimate Series that I have cast so far, they are not in the lead in HP. But having said that, this is still only P2, and the rotation is coming on through now as we speak. The team trying to get these rotational kills, and on the pop it looks like it's going to be Incentive Arise trying to clean up that lead almost instantly. Well, 3 go down on the side of Spartan Org, and they need to sort of maintain composure and not give away the position exactly how Kyle has just done. But Latif is there to help him in the tough situation as Raz is eventually cut down himself, and here comes the child. 2 go down now. Almost 3. It's just Levsty's last alive on the point. He finds 2, but is eventually traded. So a nice team push. They're coming out of Jar Jar Beats. Eventually, they keep the point scrappy, but unable to actually break it effectively. As Shellbot tries to be the one to do it all, but eventually he is cut down for that. So Contesters there. Kills still working out for the side of Incentive Arise. As trades on trades go, the rotation will be coming on through spawns in favor for Spartan here. Well, Cobbs and Lithium to go back to back here. Here comes the rotation. Cobbs making his way around the right hand side of the map there. He's finding kills as he should. But the spawns now in favor for Spartan Org here. So they have the ability to get back into the fight really, really quickly. But at the moment, still being held by the side of Incentive Arise. Kills going their way. Frosty finding 1. Finding almost a second, but Lebsties and Co. too strong as they managed to bully their way back onto the point and secure those spawns. So, it seems like it was a bit of a wake-up call there over the first 2 kills for the side of Incentive Arise, but they seem to be back in their groove as they are keeping it going here, keeping the spawns. But Carl Frosty, if he has anything to say about it, he's going to look for a 2-piece here, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Looking for the 3-piece, but unable to find it. But the contest is there, and the break comes through as the team staying alive in the point, waiting for his teammates to come and give him back. Well, 3 go down now for the side of Spartan Org. Just Shellbot last alive now. Rotation should be in, but again, Incentive Arise had a little bit of a wobbly at the start. They are back in form as they are looking to chain together these heals. Oh, Jar Jar Beats is there getting kills, and as per usual, holding down those points on the pop. It's going to be the boys in red on site. But Levsties, he finds 5 in a row now for himself. He's looking to work his way towards some streaks, and the hill has been burst wide open. Spawn trap beginning to develop. That's going to be 1, almost finding the second. As 3 go down, and it was just Shellbot alive on this push. Again, this is where that spawn trap can be so devastating. Look at how the whole team of a Spartan is spawning in that one position, and it's being completely controlled by Incentive Arise as they have managed to find the 120 point mark here. Over doubled the score of a Spartan Org. So I might have spoken too soon as the boys in yellow are just dominating once more. So coming with a hot victory over the boys over at 24. They're keeping it going as they find another clean 4 down. And rotation is in, and we're going to be looking for that full map spread. And over the first set of rotations, the first 2 hills were good for the side of Spartan, but everything from there has been nothing but downhill, and the kill feed has been nothing but yellow. As a look at them go. Raz 9 euros, full streaks to his name, and he is looking to make it 10. He is just flying around the map this whole time. Almost finds his 10th kill, but Jar Jar Beats finds a good 2-piece for himself, and eventually makes a little bit of pressure less. As wow, Cobbs nearly burned Frosty there, but Raz immediately gets trade. The team keep going now. They're trying to make something happen here, but unable to even get an semblance of something here, as IA has just been too strong at keeping them at bay. They will be trying to clear the point. That's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to be holding those spawns. Look at Lithium winning his ones, just flying around. Just Bocage, again, like I said, you just got to chalk this hill up or not this hill, this map up against the center of Arise, and focus on your S&D. Like Drafter said, you got to get the 2, 3, and 5 mentality going. Because at the moment, it looks like the spawns have been held, and it seems like the team might have just threaded the needle, slipped the net, trying to get in the back. He finds one, looking for the second onto left seas. The streaks are coming on through now from, I believe it's actually Raz. Raz, he finds Frosty, and that's to slow the push even further. But the spawns have flipped on out now. It doesn't matter, even though the spawns have flipped, it's still incentive for Rise, just getting the kills in and around the point. Another 4 down, push stopped dead in its tracks, and they are well and truly in the driver's seat. Looking to cut the 200 mark now, into 100-point club, the Spartan org, and they are doing exactly that, right? They're keeping it going here. Rotation is in, and it appears that Spartan have managed to get there first. But if Lithium has anything to say about it, well, he has to say about it, and obviously he's trying to be the player who normally wheedles his way to the top here. Unlucky that the utility wasn't able to find him, so Cobbs manages to get in, get a kill, and get out, which is exactly what you want to do to make things a little bit scrappy. But 20 points under the table, he goes over at Incentive Arise. Jar Jar Beast trying to do everything he can on the point, and get into the contest. Lefties and Raz getting the kills, getting everything going here. But it doesn't matter. It's going to be Lithium who's going to the final blow there and break his team onto the point. With help of Cobbs and Raz just finding it. Cobbs now 5s in a row for himself, picking up time. He's looking to find some streaks of his own. Very, very dominant performance once more from the Rosa Incentive Rise. Looking to 100-point club at this Spartan org side here. 4 go down once more. Rotation should be coming on through. Frosty's trying to make his way up on the left-hand side of the map, but it's not happening. The spawn trap just so devastating. Well, that spawn trap so devastating for a moment, and then gifted the spawns of the next rotation. But it doesn't matter. Look at how this Incentive Rise side is just floating around the map, and they're just trying to keep it going. They're burning everything that moves. And, well, they're looking to keep it going here as hanging on at the skin of the teeth is the Spartan org side. Holding strong. Is this winner bracket games? Yes, yes. Matib, last one alive for his team, but only 2 seconds needed now for the boys over at Incentive Rise. Here comes the contest. Will they stay alive for a moment longer? If Cobbs has anything to say about it, it's going to be a no. Onto the point they go. Game number 1 going the way of Incentive Arise. 250 to 105. Jeez, like that was... Okay, bomb in hand now for the boys over at Spartan. Will they be going for B? The answer is yes. First blood drawn by Lefties there over on the B side, so hard counter is in play, and it's going to be a 3 versus 4 for the boys to clutch up over at Spartan org. More second set of shots coming through now. Shellbot in the mid map. Well, look at how they completely boxed in here as Lithium has managed to get around the back here and completely set up a pinch. And it's beginning to play out for them as Lefties finds Frosty 2 versus 4 at the moment. A tough position for the boys in red to be in. Bomb is also down in a bit of a precarious position, so they need to find that, get the kills, make something happen. Unfortunately, the team has been spotted. They managed to pick up the bomb and make their way on over to that B side. They might have just got the best timing. Oh, they might have just gotten the best timing, I say, but it's going to be Lefties who gets burnt by Shellbot. And onto B they go, 3 versus 2. Just make it a 1 versus 3 for Shellbot to clutch on up, but he challs on out and he's going to be punished for it. So, round number 1, going the way of our Incentive Arise. Alright, onto attack. Go the boys over at Incentive Arise. Frosty draws the first blood as he exits through the mid-map. Lithium still aggressive as ever. Making his 1-3. He's going to find Shellbot. That's exactly what's going to happen. But the trade is immediate. So, 3 versus 2 situation. And they are boxed in on the right hand side of the map. And the bomb is down on Bob. Oh, nice bit of utility use there. So the Chal should be coming through instantly. And Jar Jar Beats might be taken out here. Well, he has given away his position. But he unable to get the kill as Cobbs plays his life perfectly. 2 versus 2 now. Almost a perfect retake. Make it just Raz left in a... Oh, Mr. Cobbs left in a 1 versus 2. Make it a 1 versus 1. But Lateeb knows exactly where he is. Oh, I thought that he knew exactly where he was. Might have just spotted him out. Well, the bomb is still down and Cobbs has to pick it up. He knows that. Oh, Cobbs with the timing. Cobbs with the... Oh! Cobbs with the timing, but Lateeb with the shots. As it is going to be the boys over at Spartan Org who find their first round of the game. 1 apiece. On We Track is the name of the game. Incentive Arise looking to break that streak of 1 round of the boys over at Spartan Org. But I mean, again, if you're going to take maps off of this Incentive Arise side, it's going to be here in S&D, but Lithium, he might have just made the perfect plays. Wow. I was going to say the perfect play, but it seems like 2 of his teammates have gone down to Mr. Frosty and Shellbot, so the bomb will be going down 3 versus 2 on the retake. But here comes Raz. And man has been an absolute beamer recently, so he knows the bomb is down. He is going to be spotted out by Frosty, and Lev City's last alive in a 1 versus 3. You know, it's typically where people sit, but opts to not go for the... Oh, nice shot there. A little bit of a headshot multiplier coming to his aid, but it doesn't matter. 1 versus 2, 21 seconds to work with. He sees Mr. Beats, almost gets the shot, but it was not to be a Spartan Org find 2 rounds in a row. Moving along to another attacking round for the boys over at Spartan to see if they can potentially get the bomb down. So I believe there has only been 1 plant in 3 rounds, and it was from Spartan. So, oh no, sorry, it's Incentive Arise on attack here, and they're looking for a B, which is a bit of a change of pace to their usual play. But Jar Jar Beats is there to draw the first blood once more as Lithium is taken out and the bomb has been placed in an awkward spot. Cobbs trades him out. And Cobbs finds another one, and all of a sudden it's going to be Kyle Frosty left in a 1 versus 3 off of the back of a first blood, but you hate to see that as his teammates fall like flies around him. He gets the perfect timing, looking for the second onto Raz, gets the perfect timing onto Raz, makes it a 1 versus 1. He has no idea where Lev Cities is. And all Lev Cities has to do is play the clock. I think he might have spotted him. Lev Cities gets the recharge. The defuser's on. The defuser's on. Will he stick it? Will he stick it? Will he stick it? Is the question. Will he stick it? The answer is yes. It's Carl Frosty with the 1 versus 3. Yo, chat, that's Twitter clip right there. Twitter clip right there. Frosty with the 1 versus 3 against Incentive Arise. That's insane. Perfect timing. Quick 2-piece. Has the gumpture to stick the bomb and gets the round for his team. I mean, that's insane, right? 1 versus 3? 1 versus 3? For Carl Frosty, the man himself? Somebody clip that. Oh, keeping on that momentum. I mean, that's a big one to lose, right? 1 versus 3. Mentally, that's a hard one to swallow. Regardless, we go. Let's see if Lithium can make up for it in the next plays here. Oh, utility being used, but no information being found as of right now. Lithium gets on through, drawing the first blood. 3 versus 4, advantage. Incentive Arise. Well, then roughly 1 play is. Here comes the nades. It's going to be Frosty who trades out Cobbs, and that's going to be... How was that the first streak for Frosty there? Oh, did the bomb kill him? No, the bomb killed him. Okay, well, that was going to be 3 in a row now for him, but not to be. Lithium is sniffed out, and the trade should be instant. It is indeed. So it's going to be Raz and Lefties left in a 2 versus 2. Make it a 1 versus 2 for Jar Jar Beats. Raz just playing that hit. He's still once more holding strong, gets the kill, and Incentive Arise answer back with a round of their own. Round number 6 we go to. Still advantage for the boys over at Spartan Org. And back onto defense they go. Will Kyle Frosty replicate what he did 2 rounds ago? Well, the answer is he's going to find the information, gets the absolute pixel angles onto Lefties there and tags him up, but unable to finish the kill. But on the other end, it's going to be Beats who gets the cross information, and he should be able to potentially find a kill here. But for now, Incentive Arise get the bomb down with 4 players up, which is exactly what you need. And now the retake is on. Well, nice bit of team coordination there. Sharbot takes out Lithium, but on the other end of the map, it's going to be Latib who draws blood onto a Mr. Oh, sorry, Lefty's drawing blood onto Latib there. All of a sudden, it's going to be Jar Jar Beats left in a 1 versus 3. 13 seconds to defuse. He's not going to have time. It's going to be all she wrote for Spartan in that round, and they go down, and now Incentive Arise. Even up the score, 3 apiece. Round number 7. Spartan Org on attack. They have yet to win a round since that awesome 1v3 clutch. So, it seems like Incentive Arise have answered back quite definitively. Even though that is a tough mental battle to win there. It doesn't matter. It seems like they're keeping it going for the time being. As the bomb making its way through the mid-map and looking to see if they can find something there. Rather than getting the bomb down on the site. But as I said, it's going to be Frosty who's cut down by Cobbs, and advantage in terms of lives and map control for the boys over at Yellow. Cobbs almost finding a second round. That is going to be 3 in a row now for him. So they are really beginning to light it up in this S&D. Bomb is now being picked up, and all of a sudden it was going to be a Latib who had to make something happen there, but he is traded out. So 2 versus 3. Here they go around the back of the spawn. They might be able to catch Lithium here on the rotation. Well, Lithium is there. He is spotted out. 2 versus 2. Is that a sniper I heard? No, no sniper. Bomb is yet to go down though. They do have it in hand. But here is Mr. Raz. He has this sweet spot to find the kill, and he does exactly that and puts Shellbot in a 1 versus 2. Well, Shellbot will have to get the bomb down now in the next 5 seconds, but here comes Cobbs. He's coming. He's coming fast. Well, the bomb is down. Will he get the timing to get this kill onto Shellbot is the question, but his teammate Raz is there. So the pinch beginning to develop here. They have to get the perfect timing though. Nice little bit of a nade play there. It's going to be Shellbot like 1 HP. It's going to be Raz to finish him off, and just like that, it is going to be Incentive Arise who take the lead 4-3. Nice little bit of teamwork there. Utility, you name it. It's all in the arsenal of skills for this Incentive Arise seed. Wow, this Incentive Arise team. And they capitalize off of it now and have taken the lead. But from the side of Spartan Org, this is a crucial round. They have to deny that 0.5. Otherwise, they will be down 2 maps in a row. And no one wants to see that. But regardless, here we go. On to the point. A seems to be the name of the game as Lithium and Co. fly on forwards. Frosty gets taken up by Lithium, who has changed the pace a bit and picked up an automaton. And little do they know that Latib has made it. Not Latib, sorry. Shellbot is in the sight. He gets spotted out. The trigger discipline almost too good as he is eventually cut down. So 3 versus 2 on the retake. Position now known of the team, not looking great for this Spartan org side. Just to make it Latib in the 1 versus 3, it was done a little bit earlier, but will he be able to replicate what his teammate has done with 31 seconds to get the defuse? Well, the answer is no, as Incentive Arise sniff him out and catch the lead and put themselves on a map point 3-5. Rios, you missed a 1v3 from Frosty. It was insane. But that was the last round that they won. Spartan haven't won a round since then. It's just been nothing but ice from the boys over at Incentive Arise. So they're just keeping it going at this point in time. And I mean, the momentum is sliding. And the ground is beginning to fall and cave out from beneath Spartan org. But they have to play some perfect S&D here. 3 rounds in a row. Definitely not impossible as they look to find something over there. Well, they're finding information onto Mr. Frosty there. Oh, from Mr. Frosty there. As Levcities and, Lithium and Cobs go back to back. But eventually it's going to be Lithium who's cut down. So life advantage now in favor of Spartan. Bomb should be going down. As I said, that it's Levcities who managed to slip the net there and get on through with a perfect pinch. But all of a sudden it's Raz left in 1 versus 3. Bomb is yet to go down. The bomb has just been planted. Or has the bomb, not been planted as of right now, but the trade is immediate, and a Spartan org take that round and poise themselves one round closer to forcing that round 11. Match point it is still indeed, and pressure not yet relieved for the side of a Spartan org as they really need to keep it going and get this map if they want to at least see one more. Because we all know how strong this Incentive Arise side is on control, and that's where we'll be going next, on this very map. Here we go, pushing up onto the right-hand side of the map now, 2-2 split, and it's going to be a B push hard from Incentive Arise. Into the site they go. It's going to be Lithium who finds the first blood. He could have been traded out there immediately, but he is just flying around the site, waiting for his teammate to help him out, and that's exactly what's going to happen. All of a sudden, 2 versus 4, bomb should be going down. Carl Frosty and Sharbot left in a very, very tough situation here. As they need to find something. Wow. Nice little pre-fire through the walls there. Gets the kill. And it was Cobbs who was taken out. 3 versus 2. We've got a few more hit markers there, so he knows there's at least one more player in here. Here comes a nice little bit of a nade. The information is in. Lithium trying to get away with his life. And he does exactly that. Huge brain play from Lithium, and he comes for the chow, potentially. Lithium gets on the back. That's exactly what's going to happen. 1 versus 3. Frosty's been in this situation before, and he got the perfect timing he needed. But will it happen again is the question. Well, he sees Levcities, and the answer is no. He will not get the timing he needs, nor the shots. And it's going to be Incentive Arise who close out the S&D 6-4. Will it go the typical direction of Incentive Arise being super, super dominant? They are on attack. So this was very clearly not their this was also their pick of their pick for control. And obviously they started off strong with 2 players going down on the side of Spartan org. He's beginning to heat up, right? He's pushing on through, looking for these spawn traps here on the A side. Crazy, crazy stuff happening right now. Raz still alive on the point as the first tick has been secured. He challenges out with the pistol, finds a quick 2-piece. He is looking for the third, but the time still ticking on. He's going to find the third, so that's already 4 in a row now for Mr. Raz. He's looking to work his way through some streaks or anything along those lines. And look at Cobbs, where he is. He's waiting for these players to push it out. And he knows that A is secured on the other end. And Jar Jar beats. He has to get his rotational kills. He does find 1. Frosty goes big on the other end of the map. Shellbot is there for the trade. And 3 go down. It's just Levcities last up on this push. So he will have to bide his time a little bit. Wait for his teammates to come and help him out. And that's exactly what's beginning to develop here. Making their way on over. Forwards is the name of the game. And forwards they go as Raz finds Latib. Shellbot is pushed up though. Raz finds a second for himself. His teammates are going to have to go big here. Cobbs does exactly that. Raz attacking like he has an AR in hand with an SMG, and he is still 7-1, everybody. He is frying on a different level as he finds another set of kills now. First tick in the back pocket. Here come the pushes. It's going to be Raz still going with that SMG in hand. Lithium around the point. He's going to try and find some more, but Latib eventually cuts him down. So no streaks to be worked with there. Lithium's still alive. Look at him. Look at him go, staying alive here, waiting for his teammates, being enough of a nuisance to slow all forms of push down, as he has found 3 in a row for himself. Make it 4, as he is just challenging everything, and at the same time securing the point. But Cobbs, he's there to pick up the slack. So no time to rest on the side of Spartan Org, because there's always somebody close, as the decap beginning to develop here. Lefties might have made the read. He doesn't. He does make the read, but unable to finish the kill as the team is flying on through now. But still, 5 life advantage for the boys over at Incentive Horizon. I think they're just going to be playing a game of TDM now to the best of their ability. But Lateeb, he's made a huge play. As I say that, he gets cut down, so the huge play was there, but unable to really anything to come of it, as the trades are just not working out on the side of a Spartan here. So, a minute to work with. They just need to hold off a couple of more pushes without the loss of too many lives, as Cobbs is going to be the one belting forwards. Livsty's finding more on the other end. Him finding even more. And another set of pushes beginning to develop. Frosty, not Frosty, Shellbot doing good, doing well to stay alive for the time being, but all of a sudden, no more respawns for the boys. 9 versus 4. All they have to do is get 1 full set of kills, and this game will be, or this round will be in the back pocket of Incentive Rise, even on attack. Well, 3 versus 9, and here comes the push. They get a 3 versus 8. Frosty is pushed on up here. Shellbot has to go huge for his team. 3 versus 8, 19 seconds. It just takes 1 coordinated push, and onto the side they go. Here it comes. 2 go down. All of a sudden it's the team last alive in a 1 versus 8. I mean, he sees the whole team. He can go and chow the hill as much as he wants, but 4 players v1 generally goes the way of the 4. So, first round, and that being an attacking round, going the way of Incentive Rise. What's going on, Jen? In a minute. Round number 2, we go to defense in the back pocket of Incentive Rise here, and they are going to be looking to quickly run through their competition and potentially go straight onto round number 3 and looking to close the series out in 3-0. Well, if there was ever a time for a reverse sweep, this is what I always say, it's now. It has to begin off of the back of some insane plays coming out of the boys over at Spartan Org. And 2 go down now, so it's a 2-2 split. They have to keep it going at this point. Cobbs trying to maneuver. He gets really nicely. But Lithium, he is already pushed up in a bit of a precarious position. He might be able to make a good play, but it's going to be Beats who reads him like a book. But on the other end, Raz still going huge. 15-2, or 15-6. Leading the lobby significantly, and Cobbs there, hot on his heels, 7-8. But it doesn't matter. Lithium with the AR in hand. He's doing all he can for his team. Live count is even, and they're holding strong. But look, I missed Lateeb. Huge trigger discipline. He finds one. Number 2. That's exactly what you need to see. He is playing very, very well for his side now. 11-10. The only one positive on the side of a Spartan Org. But he can only stay alive for so much longer, as his teammates are doing everything they can to make as much noise as possible. But still, trades not working out in their favor on the sites, as they're still being denied real control of the site. But as I say that, 2 life count in favor of Spartan Org. Trying to find something here on this A site. Well, 4 go down, so it was brilliant from the side of Spartan. There was a very, very, very potent attacking movement there. But here we go. Shellbot trying to make something happen through the mid-map and church. Unable to do so. But in the interim, it looks like Incentive Arise will be chalking up A and looking to put all their resources over to B. Look at this 2-2 split here. They know exactly where the team should be coming from, and they're going to be trying to cut them off as they do. Pushing into now. There. Life count still in favor of the boys over at Spartan, but only by 2. Frosty, last one alive on this push. He shouldn't have checked that, waited for his teammates, would have been the play, and now he has been punished, as there has to be a full reset, 1 life advantage, and here they come on the right side of the map, and of course they have to follow up with Mr. Turret himself. Nice. Oh, look at him, he give him any weapon, he's going to try and do his best with it. And that's exactly what's happening now, as Frosty is there for the challenge, but Cobbs might be the one to pick up the slack, as Cobbs finds a quick 3-piece for himself, almost 4. But that was 5 in a row for him, but no streaks to come of it. But it doesn't matter. 11 apiece, 46 seconds. They have to make something happen. Frosty all the way in the back, waiting for his teammates to make something happen. Cobbs and Lefties. finding kills when they are most crucial. T finding a quick 2 pieces of them, evening up the life count once more. And again, it's going to come down to one coordinated team push from Incentive Arise to secure the point. But or Spartan Org, excuse me, and they have now secured a 1 life advantage. But Covs, he's that player. He's going to be the player to sort of make a huge play, get a bit of a pinch coming on through. You see Shellbot, that's going to be 5 in a row enough for him. It's a 5v5 situation in 11 seconds. They need to get onto the point. And it's just Jar Jar Beats. He's lost life. He gets on. No respawns. 4 versus 4. 6.5 seconds. They need to get the contest. They need to get the contest right now. 3 seconds. It's going to be Beats. Onto the point they go. 3 versus 4. It needs to be a perfect retake from Incentive Arise. Trade is in 1 versus 3 for Lithium. He has to get onto the point. It might be going the way of Spartan Org here as the stack comes on through. 1 versus 2. 1 versus 2, but it was almost something brilliant from Lithium. But regardless, it is Spartan Org who pull it out of the hat and secure an attacking round of their own. That was insane. That was insane. Very, very close to being a brilliant play there from Lithium, but unable to close it out as Spartan Org find a round of their own. So they appear to be heating up a small amount here, and they are keeping things going. Got to keep it going. Well, I was going to say Latif was trying to make waves on the right hand side of the map here, but he only finds 1, and his teammates are going big on the other end as they are finding kills of their own. 3 go down onto the side they go, that being B. First tick secured. Cobs and Lepsities going huge. Raz now still turreting it up on the point, and with help of teammates, they will look as quickly as possible to get B. Well, they find 2 ticks, and they are still stacking it, but here come the reinforcements. But it doesn't matter as Lithium is finding a 2-piece. I can't all 4 go down once more for Spartan Org. And that's going to be in the back pocket and a defensive round not looking so good for the side of Spartan Org as B has been secured. And that is a full 7 life advantage for Incentive Arise here. And look at how they are spawn trapping and looking to make something of nothing over on the right side of the map here. Well, here comes Cobbs. He's going to be combing the mid-map here as 2 of his teammates are going huge on the other end. And they are so very dominant as all 4 go down once more. And Spartan Org left wondering as Incentive Arise are pushed up and have 3 people in the point. And look at Lithium go. 5 in a row now for him. 23-9. That has got to be the fastest attacking round I have ever seen on Tuscan. That was insane. You cannot get more definitive or assertive than that from the side of Incentive Arise there. I think that was less than a minute where they just went from one to the other and they are just dominating. Just all cylinders firing on attack. Well, let's see if they can replicate that on defense. But, of course, Raz, 6 in a row now, looking to work his way towards some streaks, which will be so crucial for this defensive round to keep that Spartan Org at bay. Here we go. Split play coming out of the boys at Spartan Org, and it's going to be left season. Helps to follow it up. And the push sort of fizzled out over at B, and as you can see, the rotation immediate over to the side of A from Spartan Org. Already a bit of a different showing compared to the first round of attack for Spartan Org, as the kill feed going very, very yellow once more. All 5 now down in the form of a clean sweep. Onto the point of goal. Here comes the streaks like I was talking about. We've got streaks. Streaks! Georgia beats with the streaks in hand, gets Raz, clears out the point. And they have to keep it going now as they find something over at A. 23-24, 1 life advantage, and they have to get some pressure onto the point now as they have burnt their only streak. And they're trying to keep it going. Well, nice shot there from Liberties. But A will still be secured, and the life count pretty much even with a slight advantage to Incentive Arise. But he's still attacking everything that he can. And that was an important push there towards the end. Rather than letting their team push on forward. They went and immediately fought them as they were going for that rotation from A to B, and that was enough just to mess up the spawns a little bit. And look at this map control from Lithium. He's pushing up. He's going to be trying to find these players. He is just floating around and getting kills like he is on a different level. It's crazy, like unbelievable. Here comes Raz. Covs and Co pushing on forwards as Covs finds a quick 3-piece for himself and 6 in a row. He is going to be working his way towards some streaks. They have a 9 life advantage. They are so very much in control. As Raz finds a 2-piece of his own there. Lithium to follow it up, and into the spawn trap we go. Lefties just killing everything in the mid-map. Lithium getting killed. That was like 2 seconds. Not even. That was like 0.2 of a second. And he managed to finish off that kill there. 19v5. Things are not looking good for the side of of Spartan Org here, as they are currently being dominated. As they push their way on forward, 2 pieces after 2 pieces. And I believe Lithium. Where are the streaks? No streaks, doesn't matter though. 1 versus 17. Frosty left, wondering. And he's going to spot him out. He's going to get taken up, but the trade is immediate. Incentive arise. Close out this control. 3-1.